Chief Burke has some remarks prepared. Come on up, Chief Burke.
Go ahead, Marcello. Assume the position now that he's here.
Assume the position. Good evening. I'm Pat Burke. I've been blessed, I have to say truly blessed and honored that I've had the opportunity to work with Marcello. It's funny I have to say work with Marcello because I always feel that I was working for Marcello somehow. You saw the stars on his jacket in that one picture, so I was typically taking orders from him. The only regret I've had in my 21 plus years is that I didn't really get to work with March too much before, just the last few years. The way that we came to know each other really intimately, not that intimately, not that position.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Just a few years ago, when I came into my most recent position, there were a few things that I'd always wanted to do. One of them was to raise money for the National Law Enforcement Memorial, and specifically the museum. And I'd always wanted to get police officers work on getting them in shape, and I always thought MPD should have their own race. So I thought, who's the one person that can make that happen, that everybody loves, the union loves, the officers loves, command staff loves, that really does a good job and cares about people. And I said, that's Marcello Muzzatti. And of course, Marcello steps right up. You know, he gets the donations, gets people out there, does all the work, and gives us the credit, as he always does, as he sits in the background and takes it in. But he just does a wonderful job. And the one thing, once again, Marcello, that makes you so special, you've taken in me and my family. Even sometimes it's funny because we'll go back and forth in the office. We don't always agree on everything, but Marcello always cares about people at the end of the day, and brings us down to earth sometimes when I think we're not looking at things from the right perspective. So March always cares about his fellow officers, his family, and his brothers and sisters in blue. So God bless you, Marcello, for that. Things that I'd have to read. First of all is from the chief for retired Officer Muzzatti. It says, Marcello, it's with great pride that I write this letter of retirement for your years of service to the MPD, the K-9 unit, and the people of the nation's capital. After 29 years of working weekends, mandatory details, restricted leave, and so much more. I think Ahad's in there somewhere.
Thanks, Chief.
I'll type that in. You also found time to dedicate yourself to important charity work that helped promote pride and honor amongst our brothers and sisters in law enforcement. Your work for police survivors showed just how big of a heart you have. With your plate so full, I know you've also experienced the joys of the lifelong friendships that come with a distinguished career in law enforcement. Thank you for making such a difference, not just in the lives of surviving children and officers, but also in the lives of all the people you served and protected. On behalf of a grateful department, we wish you well in your new life of retirement, and you'll be coming back as a reserve officer, reserve official, hopefully very soon.
Good job.
And just a plaque to present to Marcello as well. For your 29 years of outstanding service to the citizens of the District of Columbia, I and the members of the Metropolitan Police Department would like to take this opportunity to thank you and wish you the very best from Chief Lanier and all of your friends in the Metropolitan Police Department. Very quickly, once again, Marcello, I know I keep your desk open up in the office, and we're always happy to see you pop in. You've been a great friend and a mentor to me. March could have done anything in his career. He could have risen to any position. He could have done any job in the police department and excelled in everything he's done, but he's always been a great friend, and I really miss you, Marcello. I'm looking forward to seeing you next week.
How about you? Give me that hand.